We are at BJ's. We are doing a grocery haul. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be getting to stay lean for summer and cut down to 165, 160. We are at 168. I just weighed myself this morning. And the bad thing about that is I am 30% body fat. Now, that is a problem because when I dirty bulked, I really just ate terrible. I didn't really take care of my diet. And all the fat is towards my stomach area. My last two abs that don't really show, they show only in the morning, but I just need to burn that off. I'm just eating bad, terrible. Chicken nuggets out the window, pizzas out the window. I just realized that, I have a gluten allergy, and every time I eat pizza or pasta, my face turns into a walnut. And it sucks, but now I have to be one of those people and get gluten-free stuff, and the taste is going to be way different than the original. But I will have cheat days some days. Good news, I am officially an athlete/ambassador for C4. This is Arctic Snow Cone. They sent me 2 packages, the protein shake, and they sent me the energy drink. So C4, thank you guys. This is very, very good. I will be posting videos on these products. This is probably one of my favorite energy drinks I've ever had, if not the best energy drink I've ever had. 0 sugar and only 10 calories, but it is amazing. 200 milligrams of caffeine. You can't go wrong with that. Besides being a part of C4 now, they're a very good company. I would highly recommend checking them out. I feel like everyone's tried it at least one time before. But being a part of their team and being an ambassador for them, I only see great things going along the road. Now, that's only if, we tee up on content and fucking go crazy. And I'm not really uploading a lot. It's really hard with just life. Everyone has their own stuff going on. So, I'm trying my best to help you out, guys, give you guys some good-ass content. That's what it's all about, just showing you guys the day in the life, my workout videos, and helping people grow and do better and be the best of themselves at the end of the day. First things first, we're going to start off with fruits. We're going to make this very cheap and ideal, something for a good price range of $100. We're going to try to stay below that because not a lot of people can afford groceries, and the only way you can afford groceries is if, 1, you're wealthy, and 2, you have a really good paying job, and 3, you make some type of income being an influencer. And besides that, you really just have to stick with the budget of $100 to $200 range. When I look for fruit, I look for them all to be fucking good and ripe, and they're all just good. So we are at BJ's to let you guys know, but you can get any of your other groceries anywhere elsewhere. Whatever's cheaper. Aldi's is very cheap, but we are going to look for the best strawberries out of this batch. I don't know which ones are the best because they all look bad. Here's the strawberries that we got. This is $4, very cheap, and look how massive this is. This is gonna last you about a week. You don't wanna overeat your strawberries and just snack them all down right off the bat, but what I do blueberries, bananas, which I already have, blueberries, bananas, and strawberries. Dude, so I'm shopping around the store and there's a fucking robot that's fucking catcalling me, bro. It's fucking whispering, or fucking... Dude, the robot is fucking whistling and catcalling me over, bro. I swear to you, look at this shit. Bro, deadass. Deadass is like following right behind me. Low-key, it might got feelings for me. I don't know. I don't really go grocery shopping in these type of stores, but shit, I think this robot fell in love with me. I don't know. So I went scavenging, and this is what I got. This was $23.99, so... This was $10, but you gotta keep in mind everything's very lean. It's 7% fat, and then the other one's 8% fat, and then I got Oiko's yogurt. All this rounds up to $56, and we're still continuing. You can split up the chicken into 2 while you have 3 things of meat. You eat that once a day, along with all the other snacks and stuff you eat. So we're doing good on a roll so far. All right, so up next we got thin sliced chicken breast. It is $18.72. There's about 3 packets of servings, and there's only 2 grams of fat. So chicken is your best source of not getting that much fat. Plus you can even cut it out if you want. but that rounds up to about $18.72. And then I got Pete and Gary's organic free range eggs, and that rounded up to about $8. So we are at $74.72. So we got down with all our proteins, all our meals. I really don't eat breakfast, so you count that out. We're only looking for a couple more things, and then we should be good. So with most of these snacks and foods that I'm looking for, I already have at the house, because the best thing about buying stuff in bulk is that it lasts you a long time, and I don't need some of the things that I need. So that's why my grocery orders are around $100, 50 to 100. It really depends. The most money I spend is usually on meat and just things, but the more lean you want to be, the more expensive it'll be. So that's the sucky thing about living in America. I feel like it's a lot cheaper out in the country. If I'm wrong, you can leave in the comments, but you know, that's just what I think. I feel like we have way more obesity here, and they try to promote it and try to get us to be very unhealthy, and they overprice everything on food. The last thing I'm looking for is Rice Krispie treats before the gym, because I feel like I always need a carb up. So I am literally scavenging hunting everything, and I can't find it. But one thing that is sad is seeing everyone just overly obese, and I'm not trying to like diss anyone or like put anyone into place and like tell anyone how they should eat. You live how you want to live, be happy, but it's just sad seeing people just like slowly die by eating terrible foods. Like, okay, I did that, the same thing. I used to fucking down Mountain Dews every day. I used to eat fast food, but like once you realize that eating healthy, your parents are telling you to eat healthy, you realize that they were right and you should have listened the whole time, because like you want to be as healthy as you can be. Now some things you can get away with, like an ice cream cone or having cheat meals, but like when you're grabbing your skin and feeling fat, I feel like that is just the most embarrassing thing to like do. Or even when you're at the beach taking your shirt off, you want to look good. You want to be a good representation. Let's just say you're a dad, you want to have a good representation, not just be, you know, fat. You know what I mean? You want to make your son proud, or even as a mom, you want to make your daughter proud, or so let's just say you don't have kids. You want to make yourself proud. That's all I'm trying to get at with that. And it kind of pisses me off sometimes, because people really don't care about themselves and just eat their life away and just eat terrible foods. Now, some people can't afford it, which, okay, that's fine, but at least try. Try to make yourself better. Try to be healthy. You are what you eat in the end of the day, and that's the best thing about it, is you'll see progress whenever you eat. Start to change your diet and start to see results. But we finally found the Rice Krispie treats after yapping. So it is 60 bars for $13.49 right here. Here we go. We're gonna take one of these or two of these each time before we hit the gym. I used to take those. It's a good little pump. It's a good little cheat meal, mini snack. If you don't want to count that as a cheat meal, go ahead, get yourself some ice cream before the gym. Do some like Jeff Seed stuff. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up the food. We're gonna see what the total cost is, what it comes out to. Sorry for the prop, I really don't have anything to put you guys on besides my jacket, but we are going to check out now. All right, so here is what everything cost of, and this should supply me for a week or two. But look, $96.65. So if there's any groceries that you do like eating, I am very picky, but I have my options only limited to the things that I like. So that is a good ideal budget range, and also it's just something I can eat that I enjoy. There's a lot of people that like salmon, they like, you know, beans and all that. You can also include that into your meal or, you know, your grocery haul, but this is what I like to eat and like what I am tolerable of. But now I am going to be redesigning my whole entire room. I am getting rid of my dresser, my frame, my clothing rack, and my cologne and gym supplement rack over there. This is all going bye-bye. I am going to be upgrading everything. This is very nice. These are very expensive, but you know, they're very old. I've had them since I was a kid, but getting ready to get all of this. This is what the room looks like. This is the final product. I got a new stand. I put up my posters. If you know, you know. That's Sean right there. There's a wrestler. We got my cologne stand. I gotta gatekeep a little bit, but we got our gym stuff, C4 products down there. our gym stash, snack stash for my girlfriend, and then this big LED bed, and it has like pull-out drawers. And then we have a new desk finally. And I am a massive WWE fan, but I don't know if you guys seen this, or I showed you guys with Fastlane. This is like 2018 best match. And then we got this. This is also LED, but it's off right now. But we got everything looking better. We have our Conquer flag, nostalgic, and then we have finally something I can have a good memory on. But no, this is what we have. And we got the Rocco the Babies. This is our mascot for the channel, little Rocco. Yeah, he got spurts of energy. Uh-oh. But yeah, a little bougie setup. All right, so we are at the gym currently. Got a back and tricep day. Yeah, that's the words of the day, the words of wisdom. She thinks it's a kangaroo Jew, Jamujunugumun. We switched our split. She doesn't do chest, so she does legs and biceps. The first day I do chest and bicep, and then the second day we do back and tricep. I feel like dividing the muscles. If you do chest and tricep, you're already pre-exhausting your tricep, and then you have muscle fatigue, is what I think. And then we do legs together, and then we'll have a rest day, and then we'll do shoulders and abs, more of a core workout routine. And then we do, I think, our work on day. So she'll do legs again. She has 3 legs days a week, and then I will do shoulders and biceps.
When every hour could be the last, why would we wait? Why would we wait? And every road could be unsafe, but we'll be okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. It's just who we are. Say where to go, and I know that I won't slow down. It's just who we are. Yeah, we will do anything we dream about. How about now? How about now? How about now? How about
Fighters.
So me and the missus just got done with workout today. How was workout?
Sweaty.
Sweaty. We did sauna, and no, don't think that's what we did, because that's just very inappropriate. And that's,
Underwear or what?
well, now you
It's
just
a
made the
very-
accusations
it's
even worse.
It's a very uncomfortable feeling. Sweaty underwear.
That does not mean we did anything, just to let you guys know. And she just like made it like, just, yeah, like I'm lying. But good back and by day. I got this new TikTok downlighting shit you guys just saw in the posing. Shit looks fucking, oh. But we fucking just, now we're going home, and now we're gonna fucking eat some chocolate. Anything you want to say, Cameron?
That sounds so bad.
Okay. Everything that I'm saying, it's not in a sexual way. I don't claim to be. She made it sexual to start off. That's just the type of personality and humor we have in a very healthy and amazing relationship.